Thank you so much, Daniel. I'm very happy being with you, even if I'm just remotely connected. I attended many times the great economist event in Athens. I hope to be with you next time. Unfortunately, because of some political troubles in my country, I'm obliged to stay in Rome. We have some votes in the parliament today, and I will be obliged to be here, to stay here, and to leave early to go to vote in parliament because of some troubles. Troubles are related also to the fact that my country is a country where difficulties and economic consequences of the war are very very tough because of the energy dependence that Italy usually had with Russia, and of course with also the fact that we are supporting Ukraine, and we are strongly supporting Ukraine. I'm currently leader of one of the main parties in the majority of government, and Draghi's government is deciding to support Ukraine, and we will continue. But of course, public opinion is starting being tired of this war, and because, first of all, of the economic and social consequences. So just to share with you some problems that we are facing in this very period, but I know that these problems are not only problems that we are experiencing in Italy. Just two brief comments. I'm very happy to listen my good friend Nico's points on the future of the role of Europe in the Balkans, and I would like just to add one point also related to what Ioannis just said. I think it is time for Europe to take leadership in the area. This is what we didn't do in the past. And it is time to have this leadership. Otherwise, I think it will be very complicated to bring stability in the area. I am not very happy of the result of the final result of the summit, the European summit 10 days ago. I think we are frustrating expectations that are very high in Western Balkans, and we risk to have the same frustrations for Ukraine. I think we have to think something new. We have to accelerate the accession process of all these countries. And the new European Union enlarged needs to be more ambitious. So my first point is, I think we have to take this leadership. And we have to, and I know Italy, Cyprus, Greece, we are on the same side in this very period, and we need to be very strong in supporting this European leadership. And it's the way for Europe to turn into the southeastern part that was not the core of the attention or the focus of Europe in the last decades. It has to be. It has to be because things are happening there. It's the place where things are happening. And it is very important to bring stability, and only a good managed enlargement process can be this stability factor. My second point is about social recovery and economic recovery. I think we have to be aware that autumn will be a very tough period. I think we are entering a period of recession. I think we have to be very honest on these topics. And we need, as Europeans, to have an answer, a reaction similar to the one we had 2 years ago during the pandemic and the post-pandemic period. And I think we need to be very strong in asking and trying to organize this European response. And I think Italy, Greece, Cyprus can be on front line to be able to convince our partners at European level to try to create some responses in this very period. We can't leave our citizens in a new recession without a European response. And this response has to be first at energy level. In a recent meeting, Prime Minister Mitsotakis and Prime Minister Draghi shared an important point about the need of an energy common position that is needed, I think, at European level. And we need to be also very good in trying to help citizens and companies in this very period before entering a new recession. I think, and I will end up here, Daniel, and I thank you once again for the invitation. I think we have to take lessons from the past. First time I attended your conference, we were fully in the financial crisis 10 years ago. And lessons from this crisis brings us to think that it is necessary to intervene in a preemptive way, not only after the collapse. When we intervene after the collapse, the cost is absolutely higher. This is why this time we have to take lessons from the past, and I'm sure that the possibility of our countries, Greece, Italy, Cyprus, and other countries from the region can be very useful to convince the other European partners. I thank you very much.